out there, MP.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Golden State Warriors. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at the Warriors, they're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they're in a precarious spot. Every win is so crucial for them right now, and that's why they're approaching the end of the year with this playoff mentality.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Kevin Durant, Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Butler. Then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's Porter in at the point. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Then it's MP, then it's Knipple, and it's Salon in at the 4-man position. Heading now into the final stages of the regular season. How excited are you for the playoffs, Doris?
BA, I absolutely cannot wait. This is always a long season, and there's a little bit of time left, but boy, can you feel the anticipation.
And yep, it's good.
See how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
Outside Porter. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 5. They double-team Durant. It's Podziemski. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Yeah, the defense has to be so worried about Durant. It allows KD to kick it out.
And MP throws it down.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Porter, coming off a 12-point game. And the Warriors with another 3.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a 3-point shot off.
Here's Ball. Here's ABC. Jackson-Davis grabs the miss.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Porter, and out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. To the inside, here's ABC. Can't cash it in from close range. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Ball against Porter. MP looking around. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's ABC. And he drops it in from the low post. ABC's got 8.
Wow, look at the creativity from that young man. MP putting on a show with the handle.
Pass to Pajimski. Outside Durant. Oh, MP with a block. There's Ball with a 3. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's all knotted up.
Yeah, just a great feel by Miller. Getting in there for the board and putting it right back up.
Outside Porter. Outside Durant. Pass to Butler. Here's the 3. And it's ABC with a rebound. The Hornets have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Butler. Pass to Porter. Here's Jackson Davis. Covered by MP. Butler on the wing. Still no points. To the middle. To stop the run. And he can't bank that one in.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He added 55 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Washington's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Pajimski. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jimmy Butler.
And he's really shot the ball well from the charity stripe recently. He's stepping up to the line with confidence and just burying those shots in bunches. It's been encouraging to watch his development.
Now here's Butler. No points yet. Durant finds Butler. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Count the basket.
Well, plenty of firepower in Jimmy Butler's game. His jump shot, just one of the ways he can hurt you.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Moody. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Pass to Jackson Davis. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Brown, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Larson comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Highland in for Durant. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Brown, no good.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Man. Back to MP. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Counted from distance.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And here's Highland, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
The officials were right on top of that one.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a switch here. So he gets them both.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Here's MP. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to...
The previous play is under review.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
They've got MP, Trey Mann out there with Johnson. Then it's McNeely, and it's Leiden in at the 4 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Now here's MP. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. The slam from MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Well, the Warriors shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Brown, and Brown with the stuff.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And here's Charlotte now, following the score by Golden State. 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. McNeely, cash. It's MP picking up the assist. ABC's got his 3rd assist of the night. Warriors trail by 14. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
And the Warriors make some changes. Durant, he's checked in for Brown. Pajemski comes in for Larson. And it's Porter Jr. in for Heel. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Kevin Durant is as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Brian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
That plays about 2 things. Effort and awareness by MP to track down the board and get the bucket.
Warriors trail by 14. Outside quarter. Back to Durant. Oh, connects again.
And what an incredible feat we've just witnessed. He's now scored the 4th most points in NBA history.
His ability to string together dominant seasons is almost unparalleled.
Yeah, and this is what it takes to pass up someone like Kobe Bryant. Unmatchable skill and laser-sharp focus night in and night out.
And Washington with the basket on the assist by Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one. MP outside. To the left wing. Here's Stallone. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
Pass to Moody. Washington outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On the wing, Green. This one for 3. And Charlotte, another three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Washington outside. Outside Moody. Durant against MP. Durant, the pass to Moody. 4 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. Goes back up. Durant, so effective inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Charlotte leading by 14. Here's MP. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
And that's out of bounds. Last comes by Washington. Charlotte making some changes. Diabate's checked in for Salon. Knipple comes in for Green. And Miller subbed in for Mann. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Washington. There's Ball with a 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Hornets lead by 19.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And the first one at the line is good. Johnson, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. Both shots good from the stripe. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Here's Pajemski. The Hornets making their last shot. Durant for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Here's MP. And the bucket is good. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Outside Durant. Back to Porter. And here's Butler outside. MP getting it done for the Hornets. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
These guys have made a great case all season long, Shaq, and now they're processing things even faster.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Hornets.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks out. It's one of the ways they overwhelm you. Thanks, as always, for watching.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And so in the game for the Warriors. Kevin Durant is out there with Butler. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Porter in at the point guard position. Now here's Jackson-Davis. That one falls. Jackson-Davis has got 6 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Butler. Pass to Durant. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. 19 points for Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Well, some teams have put a premium on offense since the All-Star break. This group especially. Number 1, Charlotte.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop.
Warriors trail by 13. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
MP going to work down low.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Pass to Durant. And he lobs it up top.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Beyond the arc. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
ABC. Oh, MP absorbing the contact and scores.
Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
Jackson-Davis with the bucket.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Now here's MP. He's got 34 with a 9-footer. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, the young fella finds a way. MP using the pump fake to perfection.
And Charlotte making a change here. And both free throws good for MP. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Good on the shot.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back to you.
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Warriors trail by 15. Outside Pajemski. Down low. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
MP again. ABC's got 42 in the game.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Johnson comes in for LaMelo Ball. And Golden State also making a switch. Washington's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Jackson Davis. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Back to MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Warriors trail by 15. Outside Pajemski. Here's Butler. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, picking all the low-hanging fruit, defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
No one covering. Washington's got 5.
We know P.J. Washington very respectable from distance.
Here's MP, and he comes up with a bucket. And the Hornets lead by 17. Outside Porter. Pass to Moody. Washington outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, P.J. Washington so skilled at knowing when to rise and fire.
MP outside. Outside man. Now Johnson. There's the 3. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Warriors. They trail by 16. Pass to Washington. Here's Butler. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
Well, you love any possession that ends in the paint, especially if the ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler.
And MP throws it down.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
MP shot is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Hornets up by 16. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Brandon Miller. He's out there with Trey Mann. Knipple out there with MP. And it's Salon in at power forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's ABC. Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 23 points.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
ABC. Soft touch off the glass.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Durant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
This second half has been all about looking to score in the paint. They've done a good job with that.
And Charlotte making a change here. Ball's checked in. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Baseline try. The Hornets pull it in. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Another bucket. Wow.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trail by 19. Here's Larson. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Durant, the pass to Washington. No good from outside. Charlotte's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. MP outside. Basket counts. And the Hornets lead by 21.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Here's ABC. The bank shot, no good. Warriors trail by 19. Here's Durant. Ball with the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's MP. Yes, sir, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
And they're really working the paint now.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Washington. Now here's Jackson Davis. That's tipped. Ball with it. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Warriors make some changes. Butler's checked in for Washington. Pajemski comes in for Moody. And it's Porter Jr. in for Larson. Durant for three. Drops in the three. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
On the wing, MP. Butler covering. Here's ABC. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Porter, the pass to Durant. From deep. Another three for Golden State.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hornets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72 win marker, and they keep going.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for ABC.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Oh, another one falls.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. And another one.
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. A nice shot by Butler. MP inside, covered by Jackson Davis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Free throw good, MP. Both good from the line that time. Here's Durant. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump.